Man, it's always so weird, like, trying to start these videos off. I feel like a friggin' faker, like, sitting down and trying to hype myself up to, like, introduce myself or whatever. It's an awkward period of this content creating journey that I'm on, I guess. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't already know, my name is Edmund. I'm a Super Smash Bros. Commentator. I make a lot of vlogs on my channel, just lifestyle. This video is a bit different. I'm actually making this video as a bit of a channel update as well as a life update, since I don't really get to talk one-on-one with you guys too often. I figured this is an opportunity to kind of get things off my chest and talk to you guys about my content creation path, and just to talk to you guys about what I am up to when I am not filming, right? So I have to say I'm really grateful for everyone that's been watching my content and supporting my vlogs. I'm really grateful for that, and just, you know, the fact that it gets any amount of views is really cool to me. Basically just making this content for myself. I enjoy learning how to edit them and just, you know, trying to get creative with it. Filmmaking has always been something that I've been a fan of and started to delve a little bit into when I was in college, but went through a very tough period in my life and kind of just pushed that stuff aside. And now that I'm back to creating again, I'm actually like really motivated. I have some new challenges. As with like any creative, we face a lot of self-doubt, and that's for sure been the thing in my career as a Smash Brothers commentator. I have a lot of self-doubt, just not really sure if people believe in my abilities. I'm not really believing in my own abilities. Yeah, it stopped me from doing a lot of things, and for a while the self-doubt kind of stopped me from even, you know, creating content like I wanted to, and now I'm doing it, so I'm blessed for that. Now I'm adding on separate pressures, right? Like, one big thing for me is that, for example, last week, so not this past weekend, but the weekend before, was DreamHack, and I got to commentate that, and, you know, I walked around the venue and stuff, and I filmed a lot of it. And one challenge that arose was like I was having trouble trying to figure out how I was going to format this content and like what I wanted to do with it, making a vlog out of it, and it became really tough. I didn't really kind of like this. It's a dumpster fire, right? But it's okay because it's cute and it'll all be alright. Ideally, I would have liked to have put something out by the end of that week, right? Within a week time period. But that's not the case. I mean, I have a full-time job. I have my family, my fiance, just like random doctor's appointments, just responsibilities and commitments that I have to keep. Like tomorrow I'm gonna go vote. That's gonna take up some of my time. You know, things that we just have to do, and I can't really complain about them. I would have had time to edit it throughout the week, but I was having that like creative block. You guys can hear that. I'm so sorry. It's super windy. It's windy here all the time, so I don't know. Just deal with it. Sorry. But yeah, I put this like stress on myself about like, oh, I need to like crank it out fast. And by the time I finally started to get somewhere with it, you know, it was already the weekend again. And last week was my birthday. I turned 28 years old. So this past weekend, where I would have otherwise, you know, just stayed in for the weekend and edited my vlogs, I went to Ventura with a group of my closest friends. You know, we rented out an Airbnb and we just had a grand old time out there, you know. So I wasn't able to do anything. That stresses me out because in the back of my head I also have this 2019 rewind video that I decided to start at the very beginning of 2020, and I haven't actually worked on it for like 2 weeks, and that one was really stressing me out for the same reason, because I was like, oh man, it's the end of January, I'm not even anywhere close to finishing this. Now it's March, and it's like I kind of put it on the back of my mind, but now it's the DreamHack content on the forefront. Honestly, like, I wish I could just dedicate all my time to this, to the content creation thing. Like, I wish this was my life. when I'm filming, like when I'm watching over footage, my own footage, and when I'm editing the footage, like that's when I'm like having the most fun. It feels the most natural to me. It really does feel like I'm like supposed to be doing this. I know I have a long way to go, but it just feels like this was made for me kind of thing. But I can't do that because I have my full-time job, and I have to grind away with that. And I'm very, very grateful for my job. Actually, I'm happy with my job. I've never worked anywhere better. It's not necessarily like the end goal for me, right? I have other goals. I have a lot of other dreams that I want to achieve. But yeah, because of my job, it was the same thing with commentary, right? Some of you might know that at the very start of the year, I kind of decided I would take a step back. And for the most part, I haven't really been going to like locals as much as I was last year and the previous years. I'm not really like dedicating my free time to like studying the game as much or even playing the game, both of which I was doing a ton of. I'm not doing that so much now because it's not a primary focus, but when I am invited to events to commentate, I give it my 110%. I'm always gonna give it my best. But the point is like that I'm no longer doing that in my spare time. Now I'm using that spare time to do this, to go over my footage, to edit the content, and yeah, just do that. Also just, to take care of my own health, to get some exercise whenever I can. Because I was letting the content and the timing of the release of my content stress me out, I'm thinking about approaching it with a new strategy. So in terms of the 2019 rewind video, I'm like a third of the way done, maybe like halfway done. But the way I think I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna release what I have now. If you guys enjoy it a lot, like let me know in the comments. I might even do a challenge with it where if the video reaches 25 likes, I will commit to finishing the rest of the 2019 rewind video. I've never gotten anywhere close to 25 likes, which is not an issue for me. Yet people just forget to hit that like button, right? So like I gotta tell you guys, and I'm gonna challenge you guys to do that. And let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea or if you think I should just go ahead and do it anyways. Yeah, speaking of comments too, like I actually don't get very many comments at all on my videos. It's not a problem because like I said, it's the content I'm making for myself, but at the end of the day, I am uploading the content. I could just make the content, show it to my closest friends, and then not upload it for public consumption, but I am uploading it because I want, I'm uploading it, I'm making posts about them and like trying to spread them as much as I can. I could probably do a better job, but I am me, so that's how it is. But at the end of the day, I'm making it for myself and I'm putting it out there for you all to enjoy. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please be sure to let me know in the comments. And even if you have nothing to say about the content itself, just drop a hey, say hello. Especially if I know you, I'm not gonna be annoyed. I'll be very happy to see your comments in my videos, and I'll even heart react them because I pretty much heart react every single comment that I do get. Comments are welcome, appreciated, and honestly, they motivate me a lot. I like seeing when people enjoy my stuff. I do. For the DreamHack thing, so DreamHack was a 3-day event. I was thinking of just doing one 15 to 20 minute vlog as per usual, but now I'm thinking that I'm just going to release it as a day 1 and then a day 2 and then a day 3. That way I can start moving content onto my channel and not stress myself out about making one whole like cohesive piece. I can do different things with each segment, etc. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna release day 1 DreamHack essentially. And let me know what you guys think of that as well, if it's a good idea or not, or if you think I should just release the whole 3 days as a 20-minute vlog. The whole reason I'm saying all this is, typically my content is 15 to 20 minutes, and I think that's like the upper threshold of where people's tolerance or people's patience or people's attention spans will last. Anything more than 20 minutes, I think most people aren't gonna watch. I know you guys are always gonna watch my stuff because you already know me, right? You guys are my friends, so you guys are going to watch my content. But like someone who doesn't know me, they're gonna see a 20-minute video on my channel and be like, like maybe, you know? So yeah, maybe keeping them short, like below 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and just releasing them in segments is the better idea. Yeah, okay, so the birthday montage, right? I actually will start working on that as soon as I have access to the footage, because I shot all of that footage on this little Canon ZR960. It's a handy cam, you know, kind of like what your parents used to use, and it records on actually these little mini DV tapes. So you actually have to digitize them. I recorded a lot on this in college, but more than that, I recorded on this bad boy a lot, and man, this thing is actually the best camera I own. It also records onto these little mini DV tapes, but the sound and image quality that you get out of this is a friggin', I mean, it's a Leica lens, right? So, a fun fact is the first 3 seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia were actually recorded on this camera. Not this exact camera, but one exactly like it, same model, same brand, Panasonic. Yeah, I got this thing actually when I was working at the media center at my college. So this is the place where students would come to rent out editing studios and video equipment. So at that time, we already had DSLRs such as the one that I'm recording on right now. We already had GoPros, and those things all recorded onto SD cards. However, these were in the graveyard of the media center. So this is the stuff that people would rent out back in the day. Actually, I got it on a super discount. So they were going to sell them off to other people, but because I worked there, I basically just made a trade with my boss where I was like, hey, like, I'll work these next few shifts for free and like give me that camera, you know? And I got it. And I'm glad that I pulled it back out. So, you know, I talked about how I had that rough moment in my life where I kind of put my filmmaking endeavors aside. I put these cameras away indefinitely, and very happy and grateful to say that because I'm getting back into the groove and finding this passion of mine over and, you know, creating content again, I had this urge to pull these cameras out and to experiment with them and, you know, go record some stuff with them. And because I pulled them out, I was going over the tapes that I already had and seeing the stuff that I was recording then, which I can hope to make into some little mini montages and upload so that you guys can see what my college days were like. Very cool stuff happening. Had cool friends. Have cool friends. They very much still are my friends. It was very cool and nostalgic to see the stuff that I was shooting, and just a reminder that I've come full circle, and this is the thing that has brought me the most joy since I can remember. But yeah, I'm grateful, and I'm glad that I'm bringing them back out. I'm gonna experiment with them in my content, use them some more, probably pick up a bunch of other retro cameras along the way. I think that's pretty much it. I don't have much else to say. Honestly, you know, I'm gonna be candid, like talking about how stressful content creation has been for me. Even just like little hiccups that come up along the way. Like this thing was supposed to be a very candid one-take video that I would just edit out the oohs and ums from. And it almost took me 2 hours to record because the battery died and the memory card got full, and I had to like go back and say stuff that I had already said, and it felt silly, so I had to like stop in the middle of talking because I had to yell just because I was mad that like it happened, and ugh. But hurdles, man. Things that you gotta learn to overcome. Make sure you have enough space on your memory card. Make sure your battery's fully charged. I hope you guys are having a great day. Have a great week. If you like this video, I guess give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what kind of stuff you want to see. If you're excited to see what kind of things can come from this. Tell me what you think about my idea for releasing future content in shorter segments. To reiterate, like, subscribe. One thing I haven't been telling y'all to do is to activate that little notification bell so that you guys know it's in your inbox, you get it in your email. And leave me comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing better than I'm currently doing. And that says a lot, because I'm honestly, despite it all, I'm doing great. I can't complain about life. Life is really good. I'm a big baby. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.